Hello Spider fans, we are back in the garage and today we've got a brand new gas tank for our 124 Spider. The old one was quite decent, however over all those years there was a lot of rust and a lot of different kind of contamination. It is still sealed, it is okay, but it will need a lot of time and effort to clean it up inside. There are special treatments, chemicals that can help you somehow. There are many garage ways, like putting a lot of nuts and bolts inside, shake it a little bit like you are making a drink, and this is how you can clean it up. But I have decided to purchase a brand new one. They are not cheap. However, I believe whenever you have got a carburetor engine, it is really important to have a clean gas tank, because there is ridiculous pressure, right? There's a ridiculous small pressure in the carburetor system, and there's a ridiculous small pressure in the pump that is installed in there. So it is really important to avoid any potential contamination that might stick to the filter, that might stick to the pump, and that might goes into the carburetor. This is the reason why we've got a brand new tank. It came from a Spider Point from Austria. Greetings to Stefan. A little bit earlier I also purchased a new sensor, because the old one was really badly damaged. So I've decided to purchase also the new one, of course the new sealing. What's also really important is to remember about the sealing. There was a sealing underneath of the gas tank. It seals the water, all kinds of moisture, but it also creates a distance between the trunk floor and the gas tank. So it is really important to put that out. It's a kind of foam, it's a waterproof foam. As you can see, it's really thin. It is designed for automotive. It has a glue inside, so it is really easy to put it all around the gas tank. So whenever someone would like to purchase the old one, it is for sale. However, right now we will be doing a magic with the old one. What's also quite nice, I've received that kind of plugs with the old one. So whenever you don't have that eco stuff, that anti-pollution blah blah blah, you can just plug the outlet easily by using them. They were in the set, so this is quite smart, I think. As far as I have seen, the tank was produced in Taiwan, but it seems a really nice replica. So let's see. Hope all the bolts and installation place will be exactly the same. So far, so good. Stay tuned. Okay, so the small tip. Whenever you are fighting with the rubber hose or rubber plugs, I'm always using a WD-40 just to make it a little bit easier. Please remember that sometimes such kind of outlets are not welded but braced. And sometimes when you will be pushing too hard, it might just fall off. In this case, it's not an issue because it is welded, but from time to time you might have that kind of situation. So a little bit WD-40, and as you can see, then the plug goes just like that. Okay, so the sealing is already in, plugs are already in, the sensor is already on its place, so we are ready to work. Okay, so the tank is already at place, nothing special in here, just put it into the hole. There are 4 bolts that are part of the floor originally, and all you need to do is to connect 2 fuel lines. One of them is 8 millimeters, the other one is 6 millimeters. What is really important to remember is to put a no return valve It prevents from the drying of the carburetor whenever the engine is off. So it is really important to remember, because then when the car is on the parking lot, the fuel will return to the gas tank, and then you need to turn and turn and turn and turn just to pump the fuel to the carburetor. What's more, we've got a connection to the fuel sensor. It's really important to isolate it from the sensor pipe and inlet and outlet. In here we already discussed that, so this is also really important. And what is quite also important, it is much easier to remove the quarter panel, because then you've got a clear space to work with the pipe in here. So this is the reason why I was put on hold putting back together the quarter panel. Whenever you are working with gas, actually in this particular case it's empty, so there is no fuel fumes inside the trunk, but it is quite important to unplug the battery, because any potential spark might be quite dangerous. It might cause an explosion. So long story short about the safety features and everything related with the gas tank, it is pretty easy. You don't have to be any mechanic to do it right way. Hope you like it. Hope it will be helpful. Stay tuned. Bye bye.